Hi, this is Chris Gebhardt with NetApp. I'd like to take a couple moments to talk about designing VMware View architectures on NetApp. Some of the most common challenges to VDI adoption are scalability, affordability, performance, availability, flexibility, and manageability. A VDI design needs to be all of these. We will discuss in great detail each of these design components and how NetApp can help overcome the barriers to VDI adoption. VMware VDI 3.0 and View 4.0 provided customers with a scalable, affordable, and manageable desktop with the introduction of linked clones. Linked clones help reduce the storage required to deploy virtual desktops. The linked clone model may consist of a data store consisting of the parent virtual machines, a data store for the replica and individual Delta and Quick Prep files, an optional user data and vSwap data store. This helps to create a more scalable solution in that many desktop C drives use the same replica. This allows for easier patching in large environments. It also reduces the storage footprint and decreases deployment speed, as every clone is not a full clone. With View 4.5, VMware introduces the concept of tiered storage. This enables storage vendors to help solve the performance problems associated with storm activities. So in View 4.5, the replica goes away and is replaced with a master that lives in the master data store. This allows for the most heavily read data to be separated into different tiers of storage, thus giving the storage vendor the ability to sell a faster, more expensive solution. Also, with View 4.5, VMware created a disposable file disk. This disk's sole purpose in life is to store data that can be discarded upon reboot of the guest VM. This disk contains items such as the page file and temp files. This allows space to be reclaimed more frequently than performing a refresh of the desktop. Now let's look at the View 4.5 solution from the eyes of a storage vendor with the SSD. But as you can see, affordable is now not part of the solution. The SSD drives surely do alleviate the boot, login, and virus scan storms that plague end-user existence. But with SSD at 20 times the cost of spinning disks, SSDs are cost prohibitive. Most customers want to reduce the capex of their VDI solution while maintaining excellent end-user performance. NetApp has the ability to use VMware's tiered storage in a tierless model to bring back affordability. By using standard SAS or fiber channel disks and VMware's tiered storage technology, NetApp can provide a cost-effective, high-performing solution. Installing a flash cache device in the storage controller creates a tierless storage architecture. All reads of the master image, the C drive, are stored in the flash cache, thus negating the need for expensive SSDs to alleviate boot, login, or virus scan storms. Then, when using FlexShare, the images stored in the master data store can be locked in cache. Now let's talk about data protection with RAID DP. Not all RAID schemes are created equal. RAID 5 is very affordable, but lacks in performance and availability. RAID 6 is affordable and highly available, but lacks in performance due to double parity calculations across all disks. RAID 10 is surely better performing than RAID 5 and 6, but is twice as expensive as RAID 5 and not as reliable as RAID 6. Now the best of breed RAID solution is RAID DP. RAID DP provides similar cost to RAID 5, as good a performance as RAID 10, and the availability of RAID 6. With RAID DP, there are no compromises. A VDI solution is not only disk images and swap files, but is also comprised of lots of user data. A storage design for VDI must address user data in an affordable, flexible, and manageable way. A VMware View storage solution must go beyond disk images and address end-user data as well. NetApp addresses affordability by being able to provide block-level deduplication that can deduplicate through layers of encapsulation. Flexibility by being able to serve NFS, CIFS, iSCSI, FC, and FCOE from a single architecture, and high performing by accelerating all data with flash cache. Now let's take a look at VDI management. NetApp has created a single pane of glass for management within the vCenter console called the NetApp VSC 2.0. I will demonstrate some of the many functions that help VMware administrators more easily manage their virtual infrastructures. With the VSC 2.0, customers can automatically set best practices. They can set HPA and CNA adapter settings, MPIO settings, and NFS settings. Now let's take a look at the VSC's provisioning and cloning capabilities. Now let's look at the virtual machine redeploy feature of the VSC 2.0. Go further and faster with NetApp.